Hi there. It is Thursday, August 28th. It's about 4:15. Dogs and I are in Chadwick. Wasn't sure if we were going to make it or not because we didn't get here until around 11:45. So I just mowed the front yard and then I mowed all around the neighbor's bushes. The backyard could have used mowing. It's only been a week, but I wanted to get some other stuff done, so I put that off. Hopefully I can come back in a few days or so. But yeah, so I just finished watering this. It's still alive, it's doing okay, and it looks like the daisy, the blooms are all died, but it still has green leaves, so maybe it might make it. Oh, she was just rolling around. They rolled in something horribly foul. I don't know what it was. And I think they're always digging around the apple tree. And they're eating whatever they're digging up. So, like grubs. I have no idea. Anyways, I managed to, even though I didn't mow back here, I picked up all the apples. And I finally finished under the apple tree. I got this last section. It's not as nice. The whole thing really needs to be rotated again. But I finally got that up and I pulled out all of the apples. So not all of them. Some of them are worked into the dirt. I didn't get those. And yes, I did pull the corn out. I had wanted to, but I forgot. But you can just see how there's just pieces that are ready to pull out. I don't think this tree has long left. I might have to face reality. But, and then I picked up all those piles of hay. I left those 4 mini mountains of hay, and you can kind of, well, I don't know if you can see, because of the sun, but wherever they were, they left these lighter green marks in the grass from where they were. I don't know if you can see that. All I see is a smudge on the screen. It obviously needs to be cleaned. But here's my compost bin. The apples I threw in. There was a ton of apples. I had like 4 buckets of apples, and then I added a lot of weeds. I tried to put them around the edges because whenever I throw apples in, they just roll out. And then the hay I piled on top of the branches to help them push them down. So there's that. But all these weeds came out of Rainbow's Mountain. So, see, the apples escape. But, yeah, so I went around and weeded this using the rotator to weed it so I wouldn't have to get my hands that into it, because I am so super cautious ever since I got stung by all those bees when I'm weeding now, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get stung again, and yeah, I don't want to do that. So, but I did do a Google search on this, and it is a giant clump of foxtail. It is a grass, but it's not native to North America. It's native to Asia. Most people consider it a weed. I can't see the screen, so I don't know how good of a shot it is, but yeah, so most people consider it a weed, but it grows all over North America. After doing research, I can now identify it in Savannah. I'm like, oh hey, there's that foxtail. It's literally all over the place. It's really invasive because it spreads really quickly, and people do use it in their gardens. because it makes a great filler, but it has to be controlled really well. And as you see, I left it, so I have plans for it, but there is a catch. So I like it, it's really beautiful, but when I went over to YouTube to look into it, like everything that came up was how gardeners hate it because of how invasive it is, but also is how dangerous it is for dogs. And I couldn't bring myself to watch the videos. The thumbnail pictures were enough to scare me, but something, I think when these tail things dry out, they can get into dogs' eyes. They can puncture their paws. Something about working themselves into dog's skin. So I weeded all around this, and I was hoping to get this dug up and transferred to the front yard where the dogs won't have any access to it. But that did not happen. I ran out of energy. So that will have to be for next time, but the plan is to dig it all up and put it to the front yard. It grows anywhere, what was it, 4 to 6 feet, or was it 3 to 6 feet? I forget what it was. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna move it to where it won't be a danger for the dogs. But and then obviously I have another tree that grew, and I still have to pull that out. But so that will hopefully, next time I'm here, we'll hopefully be mowing the backyard and relocating this. And then I'm hoping to dig that area that had the tiger lilies out, because I have some at home that I want to move. Because the deer just eat them. They don't even get a chance to grow and bloom, because in the spring they come through and they eat the tiger lilies, and then they start growing back, and then the deer just come through again and eat them. So that's actually why the hostas all got brought over here. Because it's just extremely overwhelming over there. But yeah, so I got this weeded out. So, but yeah, kind of rambling, tired. But yeah, so finally got under the apple tree all done. Finally, I never thought it was going to get done, quite honestly, and got some other stuff done. So it was a decent day. Oh, I gotta climb the mountain. Yeah. Gotta climb and she's doing her kicks. Kick! Kick! Do your kicks! Oh, you gotta... She's like, I'm playing dead. Kick! Anyways, yeah, I'm hoping to get back in a couple days. I'm still trying to pull the deck down in Savannah. And then my... okay, so, my blister, it is like hardened over, but all the work in Savannah, it actually caused it to crack, and it's really painful. I even use the gloves when I mow, and I didn't realize how much they protect even when I mow, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this hurts mowing. So yeah, so but yeah, so that's still healing, but I haven't even gone out to buy band-aids or anything yet. So anyways, so hopefully we'll be back in a few days and the journey continues later.